Maserati Rick was a pretty cool guy. I liked him. He was mellow, down to earth. He was friendly to anyone and anybody. He wasn't out there to hurt nobody, but he didn't want to be hurt. He would help anybody that asked for help. One of his friends said something, pissed me off, and he tried to step in and calm things down. But like I told him, you don't step up for no one unless you're willing to accept the ass whooping that he's finna get. He told, what you talking about? I said, you need to look behind you. Two of my friends was back there with their hands underneath the coat. I was like, yeah. We went and got into his Benz and we sat there and talked for a few minutes. I said, no, man, this is too crowded for me, you know. We talked, he would tell me about himself, about what he do and so forth, and that he could get me down, put me down, but he would like to use me as a bodyguard.
Did he tell you his name?
He gave me $600 to hang with him for a couple more hours, so I let my friends go. I told him, man, y'all go here. I'm gonna hang with this fool and see what he about. Maybe we could rob him. They were like, okay, man, cool, because we know that he sell drugs and stuff. I said, yeah, I wanna know what you be willing to be my bodyguard. I said, how much you talking? He said, man, I'll give you a couple $1,000. Just hang with me. Make sure nobody, do anything to me. I said, what about my friend? He said, man, I just want you. Thought about it. I said, okay, cool, but when am I supposed to get this money? He pulled out $2,000, gave it to me. Down there, which was the Brown brothers. They came down, they seen me fight. Bruce was telling them that I was his uncle and this and that. And they approached me like, damn, man, we also hear that you supposed to be working with Maserati Rick.
How long had you been with Maserati?
About 3 months. 3 months at that time.
And what were you them
I had
months,
I had just got out of prison. So I had a lot of anger and tension in me. Go back to the back. Bruce had stepped up and told me that Reggie wanted to meet you, Rockin' Reg.
Did you know who these guys were already?
No, I did not know who they was. But after I met them, that's when Bruce had told me who they was. And he started telling me things and so forth, but I was like, why would you introduce me to him? He said, man, because you look like them. You could be their brother. I said, shit, I'm better looking. Mike the Colombian had quite a few guys that came up with him, and they all didn't stay at Rick's place. He had brought up several girls with them. They was more like their translators. The first one was 100. They gave bought half and got half on assignment. But then the Colombian turned around and let them walk with it because of a hit they did for him. So they said, Brown brothers, they was that time getting a couple keys from Maserati Rick. They would put on good fronts that you my best friend, But deep down I could see that they regretted the point that they had to go to him because everybody know. We go back to the apartment, Boo steady there talking to the Colombian. I'm watching Boo and I'm saying, oh shit. Boo making his connect with him. And Maserati Rick don't even feel it. How Boo talking to the guy and then how he looking at Maserati Rick like watching him make sure that he don't say nothing to interfere with what he trying to set up with the guy. The guy want us to come over there and do a hit. So basically, Maserati Rick basically said, yeah, my boys could do this. That's when I know Boo was like,
yeah, you didn't really work for him. You
yeah, right. That's what the whole, oh, baby, let's go out and said, ride around. Me and him leave. That's when he tell me, he said, man, I'm finna make a move, man. I'm gonna get the money together. We're gonna buy our own shit, man, so we ain't gotta buy from Rick no more. We still together for a week. After that, I'm sitting at the apartment, and I wake up. I'm watching the news. So I'm talking about Maserati Rick was shot at the cops. Boo calls me, tells me, man, they just shot Rick on the west side, man. Where the hell was you at? Right here at the apartment where he left me. That's when the word was that they were still looking for Rick. But that time, Boo was pissed off like, hey, man, the word on the street that we bitches. And Rick told me, don't go after the people. I said, where you hear this from? He said, man, Rick just told me this. So I said, well, Rick don't want us to go after him. We just wait till he, get better with him. He said, man, fuck this. Rick showing signs of bitch. So I go down there to the hospital, and when I'm on the side door, Boo pulls up. I'm like, what the fuck? He steps over and said, man, what's up? I said, no, what's up on you? He said, man, I thought you was gonna stay away from Rick. I said, no, Rick's still paying me. Man, he can't be paying you laying up in the hospital. And plus, the guy said that as long as we pay his bill, he don't care what happened to Rick.
Oh, the Colombian.
Yeah, the Colombian said, as long as somebody pay that bill. He looked at me, said, man, who you down with? Us or him? I looked down, I said, I'm down with whoever got the money. Boo come back and said that problem is taken care of.
Officials say 2 men were seen near his room when the shooting was discovered.
Really, we don't have a whole lot of details other than the fact that some people saw 2 men.
He was like, everybody gonna think that that jerk did it, man. So we clean on this. But we gotta go to the funeral though, dude. Make sure, you know, that people know that we there. We still bagging up Maseratis and life or death. I was like, man, he said, man, we gotta show. We don't, people gonna start thinking that we had something to do with it.